Hello, Aquarius. So welcome to your reading with me, Cindy, Aqua Babies. General reading we're going to do for you. We're going to look at your current and future energy. It's general, so it may or may not resonate. If it does and you're drawn to it, there is an extended. The link to that is at the top of the description within this video. I can't believe you're getting it too. You're getting the bat energy coming out on the split. The oyster and the bat. Your ancestors are guiding you to something new, something that comes from down in the depths of the ocean, something that's driven by your emotional manifestation practice. I want to say it's something on a very subconscious level, and it reminds me of like the pearl and the oyster, something that is created, something beautiful and unique, smooth and shiny and iridescent in all its little ways, but created from something very gritty and irritating. So the kind of things that you may have gone through in life, or something that you've gone through recently that's been like a grit, and you've had to self-protect. And then doing that, actually, wow, this is really interesting. In kind of self-protecting yourself or creating specific types of boundaries, in some way you've created like something beautiful out of something really difficult. Oh, the golden egg. And then we're back to the rabbit. Let's just see where that goes. Interesting. So yeah, when the bat comes out like that, usually it's some sort of message from your ancestors. Your ancestors are helping you on this path. Let's see. We're starting with the Wild Unknown Animal Oracle, and we're going into the Wild Unknown Animal Tarot. So let's see. Current and future energies, Aquarius, my aqua babies. Currently, Aquarius, you have the bear. Get out of town. This is my other ancestral card. It's not always an ancestral card, but it's gotta be if the bat has come out too. Wow, you are really being guided and protected here. There's something about soul tribe. Whether that's, okay, no, that is some kind of soul tribe on the earthly plane. Because the bat is like, and it's depicted, I mean, it's not always flying, but a lot of the times it's flying, and it is in this deck. So it feels more of like the ethereal, but this one is a little more earthly driven. So I don't know if it's soul tribe that is around you right now, presently in this lifetime. There's a lot of guidance going on right now. Like even people that you're dealing with one-on-one, kind of like in your real practical life, they're also being guided by your kind of spiritual team, or their spiritual team. It's interesting to say your spiritual team. It's kind of funny. This is reminding me a bit of a message that came through in one of the extendeds. I can't remember whose it was now. And it had something to do with the union of two kind of souls here on Earth. And it was almost like the energy of, you know, back in the day, like a long time ago, when royal families used to kind of have arranged marriages to bring two sides together, or two nations together, try to create peace and something. It's kind of like that, sort of. It's just this, it kind of feels like people that you're dealing with, yeah, there's something going on here. Like your ancestral guides are working with theirs and vice versa, or something. That's interesting. And in the future, man, this fire ant card, this was out yesterday. I feel like there's some sort of preparation going on, because the fire ant is a difficult situation or energy, or you really got to be on point. You got to be on your mark to get through this. So you're really sensing, I'm really hearing you got to be on point here. You got to think on your toes. It's kind of funny how the different messages can come in with this. This one is thinking on your toes. Dealing with something that has to be dealt with immediately in the center where it's red. And then almost as soon as you've dealt with that, there's something else coming in. It's a bit of a high pressure situation. And the eagle, and that is it. The eagle to me represents, you know, being guided to harness your sun. So being guided to harness some sort of wish fulfillment here, to sort of acclaim something for yourself, to succeed in something. This is intriguing. it a little bit feels like building something, almost in the process of building something with some other energy right now. And it does feel like that other energy is represented by another person here on the earthly realm with you, and that this person is connected to you through spirit guides that you speak with, that you're connected with, and that they speak with and they're connected with, like a bridge between these 2 points. And then in the future here, there's something about thinking on your toes. Is this energy happening now to prepare you for something in the future? Like a team effort to get through something? All right, let's see what the tarot says. Oh, I'm going to pull out one card actually for each of these, the bear and then the fire ant, and then I'm going to pull out 3 tarot cards to get deeper explanations about your current and future energy. So I would like 1 card for the bear and 1 card for the fire ant. The bear is the 9 of Cups. Yeah, this is being driven by, like it's almost about wish fulfillment. Wish fulfillment. Wish fulfillment's being driven by wish fulfillment. Being driven by positive energy. There's a positive essence here. It's almost like building up a positive energy to get through something that might feel difficult or not so, a little more lower vibrational and positive in the future. Fire ant. The fire ant. Yeah, look at this. You got the 9 of Swords. Wow. It's okay. There's something going on in the future where you've got to come up with a solution to something. It might feel like you're in the spotlight. It might feel like you're centered out. And the 9 of Swords, it's in your head. But it feels like it's in your head trying to come up with a solution to something really difficult here. Because currently things are really nice. Like this is a really nice energy with the bear and the 9 of Cups. It's really grounded. It's being connected to your spirit guides, but also being really present in your world. Like really present in each step that you take as you navigate your day. And the 9 of Cups, like it's really, you feel it's really healthy. It feels nice. You've got your happiness, your sovereignty and your happiness and your emotional stability. But you know, the bear is looking over this way too. Sorry, I don't know if these cards are, if you can see, the bear is looking over here. There's something that's got to be dealt with. It's a tricky point. It's a hot point. It's contentious. Or has the potential to be. You almost anticipate, you know you're going to be in the 9 of Swords about this. I know I'm going to be thinking about this. I know. Like there's no way, this is how I function. Well, Aquarius being an air sign too. It's almost like just knowing there's no way. I know me. I know what I'm going to do when I get into this. I'm going to get in my head. I'm going to try to solve this in a really logical manner, but I'm not going to have all the pieces to the puzzle. So I'm going to try to start going into scenarios and possibilities and ifs and whats and buts. And wow, this is really interesting. Okay, so let's see what we have for deeper explanations about this energy currently and in the future. I feel like I should have worn my glasses. The weather is really changing. It's light and dark. There's heavy clouds and light clouds. I find that makes it hard for me to see. My eyes are getting old. Those adjustment things don't happen so fast anymore. Wow. The Hierophant, the Ace of Pentacles, and the 8 of Pentacles. You guys could be about to start a new job, or you're about to start some sort of new project at work. The Hierophant too, I mean, it could have something to do with people that you have big commitments to. You know, it could be a spouse, it could be a partner, it could be siblings, people that you have soul contracts with. It's definitely something to do with someone that you have a soul contract with. Someone or a group that you have some sort of soul contract here that you're obligated to fulfill. And I don't feel like you have any problem, but this feels good. It feels good. So I don't know if this is, oh my God, it's so itchy. If this is in anticipation of maybe, okay, you're starting a new job or you're starting some sort of new project. It's just the initial stage right here with this Ace of Pentacles. Like, here it is. You're in it. It's new. And like I said, you're navigating it pretty good. It feels really, really good. But it's almost got that energy too, you know, like if you started a new job somewhere and the first day or two, it's pretty good because you spend your day, you meet with the boss, your manager, whatever, and they say, okay, I'm going to hook you up with Sally today. Sally's going to kind of walk you through. You're going to meet everybody. You're going to see the different departments. You're not really working. You're just like, it feels good. It's like you are not responsible for anything going on in that office yet. You are just seeing it from like a television standpoint. You're just kind of watching it. Everyone's polite. Yeah, you know that feeling. Everyone is polite. Nice to meet you. But over here, this is like, okay, well, Sally's gone now, back to her department. She's got her shit to do. Here's your shit. You got your shit to do. And now you got to go back to those departments, and it's different because those people, you need something from someone. And, well, I'm kind of busy right now, and you're the new kid on the block. And, you know, I don't really know if you have, it's just, now you're dealing with sort of people's own personal perspectives and trying to figure out who you are too. I hope I'm getting it in. And, you know, if you've had that experience, like almost anything new, even just if you're dating someone for the first time, and then you're going to go meet either their best friend or their sibling or parents, someone that they're close to. And initially it is this energy. It's like, okay, I don't have to think on my toes. I've got the support of the person that I'm with. It feels really good. It feels really comfortable. And I'm like, oh, hey, honey, I got to go. I'm going to go with my brother and we're going to go pick up some beer and then we're going to, so then you're stuck. You're stuck with the parents or whatever. And this is like, it's that energy is now all of a sudden, oh, okay. And then that's when it comes out. You know, they were really friendly and polite in front of you with their kid or however this plays out. And then when their kid isn't there anymore, who is your new boyfriend or girlfriend, and like, oh, so how long have you known Joey? Oh, okay. Yeah. And so were you seeing people before, Joey? It's like, so in the future, it's just like a heads up of something. This is the honeymoon is over energy. That's what that is. And that can take place in like just what I described, going into a new work situation, or, you know, you're just dating someone the first time and it feels nice, getting along. And then, oh, yeah, this could even be that too. This could even be like you feeling something really strong here and even wanting to build something, like really wanting to build something. You really, how could you not? With the Hierophant, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Eight of Pentacles, and you have the Bear here. You have your ancestors like step by step with you. You're feeling grounded. You're feeling good. You're feeling like I've got some happiness here. I want to build something. But, you know, you can't just build everything in your life on your own in a solitary energy. You kind of have to explore because we all have things to offer to each other. And some of those are difficult lessons that we have to try to get through. Maybe you want to build something, but in the future, there's an energy here where you're having difficulty. The honeymoon is over. Maybe even that's an anticipation, being afraid of that. You know, everybody's nice when you start, when you first meet them, that first day or two of work, everybody's nice. And then the real side of them comes out. Then you see the real side, and it's not so easy to deal with. Look at this. It even came out difficult. The Daughter of Cups and the Seven of Wands. See, it's kind of like being a little bit friendly, just being nice, being cordial. And the defenses come up. Or maybe your defenses come up. Something's happening over here in the future. Daughter of Cups. And then this, oh, and then we have the Ace of Wands. Oh, now see. That's, oh, this is like, okay. This is like the potential father-in-law showing up and being really nice. And like telling his wife, you know, just back off a little bit. Like, it's just something happens here. I don't know about you, but I always find father-in-laws are always nice to my mother-in-laws. So, over here, you have the Daughter of Cups and the Seven of Wands, and then the Ace of Wands. I should be showing these two together because this is like something almost breaks through the defense. God, it's like that. I don't know if somebody's really going through that situation where you're going to meet somebody's parents for the first time, or you're going to start a new job next week and you've done it before and you know what it's like. The first day is always really easy. I'm not, you know, nobody's giving me any work to do, or, but then I'm going to see the true side. You know what happens here? I'm going to stick with the scenario of, you've been dating someone and you're going to go meet the parents. You're going to meet a portion of their family and everything is nice, polite, sweet. I don't know what to call them when you meet. They're not a mother-in-law and father-in-law. Anyways, let's just say potential in-laws. And your person is going out with their friend or their sibling. They're leaving the house for a minute. You'll be okay on your own. They're like, yeah, they're getting along great with my parents. This is good. Something happens. Something happens here in the future. And you feel hostility. That's the word I've been looking for. You feel a bit of hostility. And with the Daughter of Cups, it's kind of like, well, you came in, you know, just opening up a little bit here. Or it seemed really, it's a small offer, but then it's defensive. Well, what do you really want? What are your intentions with my son? I don't know. I've only known him like a month. Like, it just, there's something that comes in that either gets you defensive or this person comes off defensive, but sort of offensive. But this is really intriguing. I don't always read it as sort of like something that comes through and breaks this away, like it cools it off. But with this beside it, it's absolutely what happens. It's almost like, and I could see me, I would probably be that guy too with my son. What are your intentions with my son? What are you really gonna, like, tell me. And then the father-in-law, the potential father-in-law is coming in and saying, oh, Marge, you know, remember how you wanted to make sure that there was enough pate for this afternoon? You wanted to go down to the cellar, and I don't know if you keep pate. You probably shouldn't keep pate in a cellar. Anyways, and then just diverting, like there's some sort of diversion that happens here, like a second energy that comes in and then just says, you know what? And then Marge is gone. You know, hon, I know. It can be difficult. It's okay. What do you like to do? Like, it's just something that's almost like a little peace offering. I just feel like, okay, it's okay. Like, it's almost like it's okay. There's either a huge anticipation of this not going okay, or at the initial onset of it, this is not going okay. But then something breaks through and it's glorious. It's glorious. And you kind of feel inspired and thinking, oh, there's hope. There's hope here. I don't know. I know myself. I don't think I'll ever meet an in-law again. Okay. The Three of Pentacles is at the bottom. It's interesting, right? A mountain. A mountain. Oh, it's funny, like I'm talking about that. Like if you're about to meet someone's folks, or maybe they're two bestest friends, and then somehow you're just in between these two energies. Like there's just three here. And then there's a mountain. wow, weird. For the first time ever, the mountain looks like somebody hiding underneath a sheet. It looks like someone hiding, like this almost looks like their arms are like hiding, and that's their head under here. Oh, wow. Okay, so I don't know if this is like from past experiences. I really feel like there's a heavy anticipation. It's almost like you're projecting the future here. I just know how this is going to happen, but the cards are trying to tell you, listen, there's going to be something different here. Because now that I'm looking at this, like, how do you not think about what does this look like with a pointy white sheet on the top? Obviously, right? And what is that to me? That is somebody who is somebody who has prejudices, somebody who has fears that they haven't faced. A lot of them can be irrational, and somebody who doesn't have the nerve to show themselves for who they are without hiding behind some kind of a sheet or a mask. And that's what this is. It's almost as if there's like a big elephant in the room, or there has been in the past, and it's waiting for this to be unmasked, and you know what it's going to be. There's going to be something here, and it's going to be it's not going to be good. That's kind of your anticipation going in here, because your footing is so strong right now. Your footing is honestly so strong. And maybe you've met someone, or you found a new job, and up until this point, all the people you've met, oh, hi, big honeybee. There's a big honeybee. It's such a funny place for him to come. He came up to my bird feeder where the sunflower seeds are. There's no sunflower plant, so sorry. And it just feels like this feels good. This feels good. It can't turn out good, because everything in the past has not turned out good. So there's an Ace of Wands here that breaks through this defense. Oh, my nose is incredibly itchy in your reading. There's always a third element to consider. Is that third element like personas that people wear? And trying to see through that, see through the bed sheet, see through the mask before it's too late, before you've invested. Holy, I know my nose has not been this itchy in a real long time. I don't need to, these I do not. That's clear. Actually, yeah, they're both clear. The deeper stuff here, the Hierophant. Oh, that came up fast. The Hierophant. The Five of Wands. Yeah, see? It is. It's feeling like, and look at the Hierophant's looking back here, like looking to the past. So things that you have built with other people, commitments that you have made to other people, commitments you have made to companies, people, corporations, institutions. Conflict, difficulty, fighting, competition. The Ace of Pentacles. The Ace of Pentacles. See, this is what I was saying. Like, I can't imagine bad cards would come out for this, because it feels good. It does. It feels good, but there's, well, that's okay though too. It's the Star, the Two of Pentacles, and the Queen of Cups. There's like, yeah, like there's stuff here that you have to be practical about. Again, it's almost like getting that tour around the office that day, learning about what everyone else does there. And then this seems good. This seems exactly what I wanted. This is really good. Like, this has a balance. This is something, here you are with the Star, having a new beginning, you, Aquarius, a dream, something that you would like to fulfill on a larger scale here. You'd like to, it's an ace, and you've got an 8, both pentacles sitting beside the ace. So having a new beginning and really wanting to invest in this and wanting to grow and feeling inspired to do that and feeling like you're coming from a place, this feels good with the Queen of Cups. Like this feels like it could be mutually beneficial. I've been itchy lately and I don't know. I haven't switched anything that I'm using. Oh, I shouldn't say that. I'm using a new shampoo, but it's organic. It smells so nice. Anyways, so I'm not going to switch. I like it. Okay, the Eight of Pentacles. The Eight of Pentacles. Just the cards. The Nine of Cups. Right? What are you looking here with the bear? With the Nine of Cups. Why am I so itchy in your reading? Holy crap. What is going on? It's crazy. So then, wait, okay. It doesn't matter what order it comes out in. The Nine of Cups, I think it just shuffled into what it was supposed to be again. The Nine of Cups, the Lovers, the Magician, and the Queen of Swords. There's again, like happiness. There's definitely, there's a good feeling here. There's such a good feeling here. And in some ways, I want to say with the Lovers and the Magician, there's a degree of, because I'm really seeing this one figure like looking up. I'm really noticing that, how she's looking up. She's looking up and he's looking at her, which is kind of interesting. So I don't know if this is like a partnership for you. It kind of feels like that. And even just the scenarios that I've given, like really feel like that. But she's looking up and he's looking at her. It's almost like if this is two people, well, it feels like it. I talked about that early on. If it is two people, I think one of the people in this situation knows exactly what they want and what they're looking for. And they see it in this other person. But the other person is still looking up at the angels in the sky. Like, are you sure about this? Is this going to be another one of those big life lesson things? It feels like it could be divinely guided, but I don't know. And then with the Magician, there's a sense of either wanting to turtle. Because the Magician, I don't often talk about it, but the Magician can also be now, here I am, and now I'm gone. Right? It's like magic. And the disappearing act. So there could be a feeling of wanting to pull away before too much investment is made. And with the Queen of Swords, either cut it out early, or because she's looking over here into the future, go forward into the future, but not bringing any of your emotions into the equation. If you do, it's pretty tiny with the Daughter of Cups. So I feel like, and this could just be dual energy. Like you could be feeling both things. I say you. So maybe you're the one who's still kind of looking up at the heavens here. Maybe there's someone else looking at you. And it could just be this perfect job. Or it could be like someone that you've started to see or that you're seeing or you have feelings for, whatever that is. You either are feeling like, do I need to turtle? Will I need to cut this out? Or maybe I should continue to manifest and take the next step forward here. And that next step forward is going into the future. But I'm going to be real clear. I'm going to be clear and open-minded. I'm not going to let my emotions get the better part of me over here. Because the only emotion over here is the Daughter of Cups. Interesting. Let's keep going. Okay, so. Oh my God. I'm going to have to edit this. Oh, my nose itching. The Daughter of Cups. The Daughter of Cups. Oh my gosh, I don't know if you can see that, it's in the camera. It landed face down on The Nine of Cups. The Eight of Swords. I told you, you don't want to go past the Daughter of Cups energy in the future. You'll hold yourself back from doing that. Maybe this is even you not being too friendly. maybe these potential in-laws or whatever they are, they're not the one. Maybe it's you. Maybe it's you, Aquarius. Like your friend, your boyfriend or girlfriend or whatever, they've left the house for a few minutes now. Like, I'm not even talking to these people. Or just, yeah, like now. Oh, wow. I never noticed that before. Oh my gosh. I never noticed that she's standing on almost like this dried up tiny little river or stream, but it almost looks like it's leaked from her. Well, maybe you just don't have much in there right now. Like all this emotion is leaked out. Do you see that? Isn't that interesting? It's almost like these emotions have leaked out. So you are incapable of investing a lot emotionally. But I really feel like there's something that breaks through your defenses. Maybe it's playful. Maybe one of the in-laws asks you to pull their thumb. I don't know. It kind of has that. Like, you don't have to invest emotionally here, but pull my thumb. Squeeze my thumb. So, I'm going to laugh about that. The Seven of Wands. The Four of Swords. You know, I'm hearing this is some sort of like a healing practice that you've developed. It's like a healing practice that you've developed. The Seven of Wands strategy to kind of be defensive. A good offense is the best defense. So maybe I was actually talking about you. Maybe it's not. Yeah, I think this is you. So, because you have the Nine of Cups showing up twice here. So you are quite happy on your own. And that's very Aquarian. You are quite happy on your own here. But with the Two of Pentacles and then the Lovers, this kind of double energy, and then the Three of Pentacles sitting here, there is a sense of you, the universe, conjunction, the two of you wanting you to share your energy in other ways here, beyond just yourself. See, now the Daughter of Cups to me is a whole new level. So if you've got the Nine of Cups on your own, and this is like, wow, yeah, there's a lot. Maybe you even have a lot of energy to share with. Maybe there's a lot of people coming at you. And how to determine, like, even that's a reason for defense. You can't share yourself with all these people in an emotional way. It feels like your emotions have leaked out in a way that the emotions that you would share with other people. So it has to be kept small here. Okay, this Ace of Wands is what feels like to me gets through this Seven of Wands, which has become sort of like a healing practice for you, a spiritual practice, a spiritual defense mechanism. It's a spiritual defense mechanism. The Ace of Wands. The King of Swords and the Queen of Wands. Look at this dual energy. The Queen of Swords over here and the King of Swords here. And then you have the Queen of Wands. This is the one who would say, pull my finger. So it comes through in a very strong way. A very leadership. It cuts right through with the King of Swords. It cuts right through with the Ace of Wands and the Queen of Wands. It might make you laugh. It might be very unexpected. It's definitely being a very dynamic leader. Very dynamic leader. Very honest. Honest. Oh, it's so weird. Then that Billy Joel song just came in my head, Honesty. It's a very honest, open, dynamic, spontaneous type of leadership that breaks through this defense that's become a spiritual healing practice, a spiritual defense mechanism. That's what it was. Oh, so interesting. Well, let's look at the Three of Pentacles. What is this mountain? What is this mountain in the Three of Pentacles? Oh my gosh. It's the Devil to the Two of Cups. It's even clearing some sort of toxic, distraction's not the right word. But the mountain came in during Sagittarius as something that you keep focusing on. And that would also like connect with the Devil, because that's almost, it's like a bad habit in itself to keep focusing on this, and then you won't see this. That's an interesting mountain. Why do you have the Nine of Swords? Let's look at this now. I'm curious, is this just a lot of energy coming at you, so it's impossible to share this? Oh my God, the Three of Swords, the fire ant is the Three of Swords. It's the pain that burns inside. It's an unseen pain that burns inside. Like unseen by others. I think you would feel that. It's an unseen pain that burns inside. The Nine of Swords. It's you, the Fool. Not the Fool, the Fool card. There, Aquarian energy. Like just, oh, this is also like a sense of feeling like really different. Feeling really different and nobody's going to get you. I mean, just speaking to Aquarius and getting the Fool card out there. It's not really talking to me much about like having a leap of faith here. And I mean, maybe a little bit, but it doesn't really feel like it's talking to me about your first step in manifestation or, kind of attacking something in an unconventional way. This just feels like you being unconventional and not sure how you fit in with a lot of things around you, perhaps. Oh, that makes sense with the fire ant, like how you fit in with a lot of things around you. And yeah, maybe you just don't with the Three of Swords and the High Priestess. Wow, Aquarius, there, we really got to it. The bottom is the Page of Pentacles and Justice. You know, I think, you know what I feel like here? I feel like with this at the bottom, because I feel like there's a step-by-step process for you that you're engaged in. I really feel that over here presently. Like a horse. Presently. And that's like the universe is respecting that. Maybe people around you are respecting that. There's justice here in that for you, like stepping forward and trying to figure out how to put one foot in front of the other again. Wow, this is really cool, Aqua Babies. I'm going to go do the extended and see what I can pull out there for you. Until next time, do be gentle with yourselves. Bye.